If you have ever said, I don't know anybody in my area that's into home theater and you live in Central Florida, this video is for you. I've been working on something that I'm so pumped about. I am starting my own personal Facebook group for Central Florida. One thing that I have dreamed about, I've watched over the years different groups in Texas and Kansas City and Wisconsin, and they began to develop incredible community, local community. We've got some great Facebook groups. I've got a Facebook group for pretty much the world, Youthman Obsessed Home Theater, but now I've created a new one just specific to Central Florida. If you're in Central Florida, I'm going to leave a link down in the description. I'd love for you to come join our community there. The purpose of this group is to get local people that are in Central Florida together to build lasting friendships. A lot of people that I know, even here in Central Florida, they tell me, Michael, you're the only guy that I know that's into home theater. The reality is there is a lot of people in Central Florida that love home theater, that are building home theaters. Maybe they've got a living room set up or even a dedicated theater room like I do. They just don't know how to get connected with other people in their area. And so I'm going to start with my group first, right here in Central Florida. So if you're in Central Florida, go check out the group. There'll be a couple questions. Just answer those questions. I'll get you added to the group and then begin to share your journey, your passion. It's a community that's designed around relationships, friendships, helping each other out. Eventually, I would love for you guys that are local in the Central Florida area to be helping each other out. You're offering to go to David's house this weekend to help him dial in his system because maybe he bought a mini DSP and he doesn't know how to use it, but you're an expert in it. How cool would that be to be able to tap into some local people? Now, if you're not in Central Florida, don't worry. I'm working on some exciting news for all of you guys. I want to take this thing starting with Florida. We're going to expand that to all of the states very, very soon. And so stay tuned. I'm going to make some more videos on that. But I wanted to reach out to my Central Florida folks. You guys are who I'm targeting in this video. I think community is everything in home theater. I've shared with you guys many, many, many times. The gear is cool. I love the subwoofer I'm looking at over here. I love these theater seats. I love my projection and projection image. I love acoustic treatment and speakers and Dolby Atmos. I love all of that. But most important to me is the relationships that I've built over the past, since 2018, whatever that is, 8 years that I've been doing this YouTube thing and getting connected with people in the home theater space. Before that, it was just all forums. I was involved in forums. I knew people's screen name, but I didn't know their family. I knew their username, but I didn't know what they were really interested outside of home theater. And so that's really the purpose of the Obsessed Home Theater Community Central Florida group. Again, if you're not in Central Florida, that is not the place for you. I promise. I'm working on something just for you if there's not one in your area. So stay tuned. Hang with me. I've been wanting this to happen for at least a year, if not longer. I've always said I was too busy. I had so many things going on with reviews and home theater tours and trade show coverage and all this. I didn't have the time. Well, now I'm making the time. I believe this is important. I believe this is crucial to the home theater community. This is what you guys have been asking for forever. I've got a platform. I've got the ability to make that happen. So let me begin with Central Florida. So let me throw this out too. If you're not even in Central Florida, maybe you're in North Florida or South Florida, I believe that it would be advantageous for us to have a North Florida group, a Central Florida group, and a South Florida group. So if you're in North or South Florida and you would be interested in being the admin for a group that you would be willing to start, to cultivate relationships, to help people to feel encouraged. And you don't have to be an expert. I had a conversation with a guy yesterday and he said, Michael, I'm not an expert. Well, guess what? I'm not either, okay? I'm just a passionate guy that is nuts and obsessed about home theater. I love this stuff. That's my heart. That's who I want. I don't need somebody that knows everything about how to manually calibrate or active crossovers, and you know how to build those, or a DIY expert. No, I don't need any of that. I need somebody that loves people, that is passionate about the hobby itself. And, you know, it helps if you're knowledgeable, but that's what the community's for. You don't have to have all the answers. The community as a whole has all the answers. You know, when I have a question, man, I'm hitting up my buddies that are smarter than me going, hey, I'm working on this and I don't understand this. Well, I do that a lot of times, you know, through people that I've met in person. Those are the guys that I contact, not online, quote, you know, internet friends. I want this to be people that we get to know on a personal level. So this video is going to be short and sweet. If you're in Central Florida, I've got a link down in the description. Head over to the Facebook group. I'd love for you to join. If you're in North Florida or South Florida, hit me up at youthman@obsessedhometheater.com, or you can reach out to me directly on Facebook. It's facebook.com/youthman. That's my personal Facebook. You can hit me up on Messenger on there. I spend a lot of time on Messenger communicating with folks. But reach out to me and say, hey, Michael, I live X. I would be interested in starting that group. Let's have a conversation. I've already got some documentation that I was working on till about 1 a.m. last night to help you out. Even if you don't know how to start a Facebook group, I can help you out. So anyway, short and sweet. Love you guys more than you'll ever know. Got some awesome videos coming in the works. A lot of content, a lot of review stuff, getting back to doing some testing and reviews. So I know you're going to be excited about that. So stay tuned to the channel. And if you're not subscribed, of course, make sure you subscribe. Well, I could not be more excited about this new Obsessed Home Theater community that we're building. I've got lots of details I'll be sharing in the next coming weeks. So stay tuned to the channel. Of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the videos. Well, guys, I love you. Appreciate you more than you'll ever know. God bless, and I will catch you in the next video.